Okay, sorry. We're back with Chef Bobby Flay. And this is what happens on the show. We're like genuinely excited to be together. We're talking, everybody, the one and only Bobby Flay.
Bobby.
Need an introduction. The man who needs no introduction. This is your 18th cookbook?
18th cookbook, yes.
18.
But this is really the most important one for me.
Geez.
Yes, exactly.
What really did it for me with this book is how beautiful, pared down, elegant, extraordinary, top of its class this book is. But the stories that you tell about growing up and struggling in school and your journey there, why did you decide to share that in this book?
Well, I think it's important for people to understand, not only how I kind of, got going in my life. I dropped out of high school when I was 16.
In 10th grade?
In 10th grade, but leading up to that, I had no interest in opening an English textbook, so to speak, and learning that way. Now, we weren't testing kids for learning disabilities then, but I certainly had and probably still do have them. I just needed to learn in a different way, and I needed to work with my hands. And I didn't know that until I actually started doing it, working in a restaurant. After I dropped out of high school, I needed to put these to work.
Here's another way to look at it. Everybody has different skill sets and things they're drawn to and ways of learning and things that they will end up really leaning into in life. And there was something about your introduction that hit so home with me emotionally as growing up and having that stigma or raising kids in a hardcore academic environment, seeing what you've made of your life and that there are so many inroads to a fulfilling life. I just think that we should take the stigma out, and it made me emotional, and I'm really glad that you shared that story, because there are probably other people out there who need to hear it like I did.
Yeah.
Well, it got me very excited to cook, so let's cook.
Yeah, well, it has a very happy ending, too. Look at your life. I mean, this book is kind of full circle. It's a sort of very esteemed, beautiful, elegant cookbook.
It's 100 of my most important recipes through the decades. And I've updated them, obviously, for today's cooking. And every single one of them has a full-color, full-page photo. So it really is kind of like a coffee table book.
It's beautiful.
I want this
but I want to know what you're making today, because I see something and I smell something.
Yeah,
It smells amazing.
keep it on track. I'll drool over here.
I need to do this.
Yes, what do you need?
This is mushrooms and shallots.
Okay, but I need people to see what these mushrooms look like. They are perfection.
There's a dog walking in the hallway.
Yeah, Douglas.
Okay, great.
You would know that. You're an animal lover.
I am. I love my cats. All right, so we have some salt and pepper. We're making a Philadelphia-style strip steak. So we all know about what a Philly cheesesteak is, right?
Which I also love, because you said in your restaurant in Atlantic City, a lot of people from Philadelphia go there, and you wanted them to feel represented.
Exactly right.
Totally love that
detail. Because we were right down the block from Philly.
Yep.
So we have a spice rub here with lots of different spices, some chili powder, some paprika, mustard, cumin, coriander, things like that.
I'm sorry, but it's a sexy cookbook, too. Look at that lobster claw.
Exactly.
Yeah, get that claw.
All right, so we have the spice rub on one side, and the oil in the pan, a nice hot cast iron pan.
I think I might have figured out why I'm not great in the kitchen. Keep going.
All right, I hope everybody doesn't start coughing from these beautiful spices that we're gonna fill the air here. Exactly. So then we have some mushrooms and some onions. And I love
that you're using shallots, though, because they're a little bit more mellow. They've got I think they have a more beautiful flavor.
You know what, Valerie?
Garlic.
You're 100% right. They're the forgotten onion.
Yeah.
I love shallots so much. They're so good.
And if you're not into a deep garlic taste, shallots are the perfect hybrid between thy onion and thy garlic.
Thy onion and thy garlic. There you go. I told you.
I just got away.
Welcome to Bobby's Spice House. Right, here we go. So we're going to make a cheese sauce. So we have flour and butter. And then some milk.
And then you take it off the heat, right, at a certain point.
Exactly. And then we're going to add the cheese to it.
You're making a little
And then you thin it out with the milk if it gets too thick.
Exactly.
I read all the steps.
What kind of cheese is that?
I do.
This is Monterey Jack. I'm going to flip this over.
Why no provolone, dude?
Well, we can. Oh, there's some provolone in there, too.
Okay.
Absolutely. Aged provolone.
4 minutes, leave it alone, let the spice rub create that crust we all crave.
Wow. You guys don't need to.
Listen, here's the irony. As soon as I didn't have to do homework, I started doing homework.
But you can see you get this great crust on here, and Valerie's got the cheese that's kind of melting into the sauce. We have the mushrooms and the onions.
God, this looks so beautiful.
Let's come down here.
Amazing.
Let's move this out of the
I want
way.
more cheese, Bobby.
Well, this is actually a
Throw it in
perfect
there.
place to stop. We're
Little
going
salt
to
and pepper.
stop down for a quick commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going
Yes.
to show. And also, you're going to teach us a little bit about plating in
Just
that
a-
professional way that
Yeah.
like we can do at home and make it look
Just
banging.
a couple little tricks, exactly.
We'll be right back.
All right.